Welcome back to some photo of Porcupine. I'm dear darling, and as we find our place, let's uncover the secrets in this little town of Porcupine. So I couldn't remember how we started these, and every single time I want to say Fall of Paradise. Well, that's not correct. What are we doing around here? I see our Link's friend is the one actively where Dr. Krakowski is. I don't know, maybe Dr. Krakowski's taking a break? Oh, hello.
Dr. Krakowski, you won't believe what Dr. Theobald said.
You mean that Carl being put on leave?
Yes, exactly.
How did you know? She come on. She's one of her floor managers, of course, or whatever it's called. She's gonna know. I assumed that was how that conversation would conclude. The issue was raised in the organizational meetings this morning. I was also told about the incident at Gilbert's. It was clear that the incident could not pass without consequences. Not these days.
Dr. Krakowski, if I can just explain.
There's no need to explain anything. You know exactly how I feel about it. And you also know how imprudent your behavior was given our current situation. But I understand your feelings. Yes, Dr. Krakowski continuously being the best character in the game, I think. Believe me, everyone here does. Their frustration, the short fuse, the thin skin, it's all very understandable. Nevertheless, I support Dr. Theobald's decision. This is not the time to indulge in such provocations. Carl is a good nurse. The best we have, I would say. This makes it all the more important that we compensate for his absence. Focus and do good work. I will try my best. Can't accept this decision. I'm afraid we won't be able to do it. I will try my best. Thank you, Finley. This is another chance for you to show me what you've got. Have a good shift. What do we just get? Oh, so tasks. Oh. Why are you just chilling in here, though? I mean, nothing wrong. You're on break and we're bothering you, I suppose, but yeah. I mean, that's generally the consensus, but I feel. Hello? Don't want to talk? Okay, fair enough. I feel like it's come to is like it sucks. Like, and like it's an awful situation to be finding yourself in because it's really frustrating all the same, but it's also at the same time like it's difficult because you can't just do that, I suppose.
Isn't Dr. Krakowski here?
Oh, what voice did I give you? Like a catty one, right?
Sure she is, and she's pretty much always here. She's in the break room. Dr. Krakowski's keeping her head down more than usual right now.
Excuse me.
Must have a lot on her mind. Thank you. I'll go see her and start my shift. Yeah, you do that. Where have you guys been anyway? I've been rushed off my feet all morning. We got called into Dr. Theobald's office. Looks like we'll have to do without Carl for a while. We'll have to what now? Has he been fired? No, but he's not going to be in for just a few days. Oh, well that's just great. Exactly what I needed right now. Guess I'd better stop wasting time chatting with you then. Back to work I go. Okay, see you later.
I don't even think I know your name. But we'll do our best as usual. I wonder if it'll give us more, essentially, patients to keep track of. I don't even know if we can do the thing that Carl wants us to do, is just keep track of his floor too, but I don't know, maybe we put in extra hours? We'll see. Schedule updated. P31, 302, 303. Okay. Well, let's start with P31. And then we'll go to the twins. Oh, there was like some nice, like, what was it called? Specular occlusion or something on the light there. So we'll listen to your heartbeat. I don't think we met you before. Hello, a bat. Should we give you a vampire accent? Is that like a Romanian? Like, what is it Romanian? I don't know. It's like Transylvanian, isn't it? Ah, there you are. Finally. I need to make an urgent phone call. I was meant to be meeting a client 4 minutes ago. Oh, you sound like a very sort of like businessman sort of person. Someday I'm gonna get this New York accent right, okay?
If I make them wait here any longer, that's not right. I'm walking here. If I make them wait any longer, there'll be serious consequences for me. Really, I don't have time. It's becoming so cockney, I'm so sorry. Yeah, really, I don't have time to be here at all right now. First of all, good morning to you. You're Miss Van Galen, right?
Sonia Van Galen? I'm trying to think what name this could be from. Like, what country she could be from. Van Galen? I don't know. We're gonna go back to the vampire one, because I can't do this New York accent.
Sonia Van Galen, that's right. You came to us yesterday with some symptoms. Would you like to take a moment and explain how you're feeling? Again, how you're feeling? Dizziness, heart palpitations, heart headaches, a sensation of swimming in a deep black sea but never reaching the shore.
How are you going to be in a client call like this?
Same as usual, basically. I'm sure you're familiar with the condition. Same as usual? Well, more or less. The sensation has intensified over the past few days. Sharp chest pains.
That's really not good.
Moments where I don't quite know where I was or whether I was awake. A colleague advised me to get it checked after I fainted twice yesterday.
Oh my gosh.
Do you have any pills you can give me?
I think you need rest.
I don't think this is a problem we can solve with a few pills. Let me take a closer look at what's going on. Alright, but don't take too long.
You need to take a sick day. Which may be easier said than done. Oh, it's this one, okay. Y, A, Y, A, Y, X, 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 X. Y, A, Y, Y, A, what? Y, A, Y, X, 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 X. Excuse me, A, X, 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 X. Outrageous, I missed 2. As if.
Your heart rate is incredibly high. To start with, you need some rest.
Alright, I guess I can take an hour for lunch for a change. Can you give me the pills right now, or do I need to go to the pharmacy?
You should stay right here for today, for observation.
Sorry, I'm a little distracted right now. What did you say? Wait,
What did you just say?
I lost the voice immediately.
You need to stay here for the time being. We're gonna give you some medication and monitor you for now. Please take medicine 3 times a day, at meal times. That means today, at noon, tonight, and to be on the safe side, tomorrow morning.
That could be tricky. I don't eat in the morning.
Then you should make an exception tomorrow.
Alright. So what was that? Twice a day, right?
3 times.
I'm sorry, I don't know what's wrong with me. I never used to struggle with numbers.
But right now, I can't even remember my phone number. But I'll set a reminder on my phone for the pills.
Oops. Whoa. This is like... I don't know why this is like cutting at my core even more so than usual. I'm just so on top of things and it's slowly deteriorating.
There's no need to do that. We'll do it for you. But you need to avoid stress, okay? Try and switch off. Don't make any phone calls. And do not work.
I'll try. She's a workaholic. She's got... Are you a different person? I swear this person just switched. Am I losing my mind? I thought they were a brown dog / cat when we first came in. I might be losing my mind, I don't know. I don't know, that line just sort of cut to my core for some reason. It was just like oh. I don't know what's wrong with me. I'm never usually this bad at this sort of thing.
Hey you two, how are things?
I'm doing great, Doc. I can't wait to get out of here. Yeah. But I'm not leaving without Ollie.
I get that, Rudy. Just keep a little distance, okay? Ollie still needs to rest.
Sure thing, Doc.
How are you doing, Ollie?
Not bad. Not bad.
I even managed to sleep for a few hours last night. Can I leave today? I want to go home with my brother.
Slow down, Ollie. Let me check your readings first, okay?
Yeah, okay.
We're not checking readings though, we're doing pills. 4 pills, okay. We need a low, okay, what do we have to do? Do we need green? We need greens, okay, so this is a must. And that sorts the orange. Okay, we need to get rid of pinks. We need yellows. Okay, so we need to add 1 red and then we need to minus a red. So we need that. So we definitely need this. Probably we need to do this and this, I think. Yeah, okay. Is it bad that the pink is going underboard? But I don't know. Looks like it's lined up, eh? Yeah, this is prescriptions. We're not actually taking your readings, are we?
So?
What do you think? What do you think, Doc? Is Ollie healthy again? Not quite. Oh. Well, we got your bacteria under control now, too. You should be feeling better again soon.
Whoa. Ready? Yes! Ollinada! Coming back in the second round to beat the Shigeru on points.
Yes, good work, Ollie.
They're actually becoming some of my favourite characters, these two.
Rudy, you better go home now. Give your brother another day of rest.
Sure thing, no problem at all. Did you hear that, Ollie? Soon we can go out and have fun again. Yeah.
I'll need to finish my rounds. See you later, you two.
You betcha, dog. Sure, dog. I'm gonna stay here for a little while.
Of course, take your time.
Just don't get too close, if he's still infectious, right? I wonder if... Oh, hello. Who's calling me?
Hello?
Greeting... Who is this? Greetings, hard-working fellow citizen. That was Carl.
Greetings of a hard-working fellow citizen.
Hello, Carl.
But what? I want to see how things were going. Just can't keep away from you guys.
Everything's okay so far. Everyone's a little tense. I'm also in the middle of my rounds right now. Let's catch up properly another time, okay?
That's a fabulous idea. But what? That's a fabulous idea. It's just sitting there drinking a nice hot coffee. When I got the urge to go out and do something, I could use your help.
No. If you have a time, meet me at the supermarket after work. Okay, after work.
Have a supermarket?
Yep. I'll explain it for everything once you're there, maybe. I'll have to hang up now. Busy. You know how it is. Okay. Don't know what he's up to.
How are you feeling?
Not great.
I've got a stomach ache. And I'm nervous. Maybe I should have intervened yesterday. Should I have said something? You're way more sensible than us. You didn't do anything wrong. I'm gonna really put everything into this. We'll get through it together.
Oh, you sweetheart. Oh, hello.
I'm sorry if this put more work in your plate too. Don't worry about it, Finley. At least I'm getting my steps in. We'll get through it.
Why are we so supportive of each other? So cute. Okay, so yes, we're going to be checking in now with a grandma. I've got a name. I'm going to be real. But it's okay. How are you feeling?
Hello, Emma. How? It's...
Oh, I forgot. What?
It's going to snow soon. Just in the time of our hibernation festival.
Oh, so do people actually hibernate here?
Oh, you think so? No. I know so. I can feel it in my bones. My limbs always start tingling like it's when the snow's on its way.
Sorry about that little bit of a pause as we continue onwards. Sorry, I'm just like all my windows aren't here now.
That's how I know it's the first day of winter.
Wait, I didn't even see how long the previous recording was. I think it was 14 minutes. Hold on. Because I don't know how long this one now needs to go on for. Okay, 5 more minutes.
I'm sorry, I'm feeling a little wistful today. My lovely roommate was discharged this morning. I suppose that's made me a little lonely. How are you doing, Finley? Same as always. Is something...
Oh my god, what am I doing?
Is something bothering you, my dear? Oh, you know, just everyday life. I see. I could tell you a short story to cheer you up. Oh, why don't you start by telling me how you're feeling today? Oh, that can wait. Do you have a few minutes to spare for an old lady?
Who would say no at this point?
Would you like to make yourself a tea first? In this weather, it's important to take your time to get cozy. Thanks, but I'm okay. Doing my rounds has warmed me up. Alright. Now, where to begin?
Yeah, I can't imagine saying no to this. Like, this is one of the best sections of a game, I think.
Before little Guiliano was born, I used to travel a lot. When I was young, I was doing an apprenticeship and renting a small room in Sandalwood. On one beautiful spring morning, I was strolling through this lovely flea market. I found a beautiful old globe. I bought it right away. I placed it in my room and decided right there and then,
spin the globe, go wherever it lands,
I was going to visit somewhere on that globe in real life.
Irma, love this idea. Gonna tell you right now, you've already done, I suppose.
So without further ado, I started making us plans and I packed some clothes. A little something to mention, of course. My travel journal to record my journey. And last but not least, my 3 lucky dice.
Weird.
I didn't have much money at the time, so sticking to the bare necessities suited me. On the cool spring morning, I set out. And after I'd crossed the first couple of borders, my stomach was growling. I had no money left, of course, but I did have my lucky dice with me. I walked into a fancy restaurant, one that served the finest food the country had to offer. And I challenged the owner to a bet.
What is the owner doing?
If I roll a higher number than she did, my meal would be on the house. I lost. I spent the whole next year working in her kitchen, scrubbing my fingers to the bone. I'd also promised her one of my lucky dice.
What? This is a crazy bet. As the owner, you were just like, okay. But that's a very disproportionate bet as well. I get a compensated meal, or I work for your kitchen for... Well, I mean, it depends if it's a paid job. If it's voluntary, then that's even worse. And a lucky dice for your lucky dice.
After a year of hard work, I managed to work my way up to the co-manager of a restaurant.
Oh, okay. Well, I guess you're just working there then. That's fine.
But my journey wasn't over just yet. I had more than enough of a restaurant business by then, so I continued on my way. I didn't need money. I relied on my intuition and my 2 lucky dice.
So 2 other places she's going to lose her lucky dice, I suppose.
It was a dead of winter. My shoes weren't as waterproof as they used to be. So I called a cab. I challenged the cab driver to a bet.
You are a gambling woman, Irma.
If I rolled the same number as he did, he would give me a free ride.
Why? There's even worse odds.
Whenever I wanted to go and however long I wanted to go there for.
Okay, fair enough, I guess.
I rolled the dice. I lost.
And then you worked as a taxi driver for the next year and you gave him one of your lucky dice or something.
That's how I met my next boss.
Wait, sorry. I'm just imagining this in real life. It's just like the idea of like, this random person has challenged me to a bet. That's one thing. And then immediately being like, you know what? This gambling personality of yours, perfect addition to our team right now. Fair enough, I suppose. I mean, maybe she was more engaging outside of that, I'm not going to lie. And obviously, like, if any of the others are to go by, these are tall tales, but it does make for an interesting thought.
His name was Gilbert. I spent 2 years driving people all over the country. Didn't get a chance to get out of the car much myself, though. But I still had a lovely time, and Gilbert and I got on like a house on fire.
I don't know if it was a capital I or something.
After 2 years, we closed the cab company and hit the road together.
Ooh!
I kept the second lucky dice hanging from the rear view mirror of my cab the whole time. We travelled wide and far, until one day pulled up in a dreamy little town called Porcupine. It was my birthday, so we headed to an old tavern to celebrate. We had a great time, staying up almost until the sunrise.
That's why this place is called Gilbert's, is what I was going to say. The same name was not lost on me.
The owner of the tavern was an elderly gentleman, and we soon got to talking with him. I challenged him to a bet. We rolled the same number 3 times with our lucky dice.
Oh my gosh, 1 in like 200, no, 1 in 36 chance.
Then he would let us have your tavern. But on the third roll, disaster struck. The die fell off the table. Gilbert went to pick it up, then slammed the back of his head into a light fitting as he got back up. He spent several weeks at Aunt Ursula's. The hospital is still pretty new back then, you know.
Maybe you were treated by Dr. Kakowski.
When he was healthy again, he took my hand. We looked at each other, the same thought in both our minds. We wanted to stay here, in our little Porcupine.
That's beautiful.
Forever. We scraped together our savings. We worked hard, and 3 years later, we had enough money to buy a smaller tavern. Anyway, that's how the story ends. You shouldn't always rely on your luck, but it doesn't hurt to give it a shot. At least not most of the time.
Oh, what? Something?
I did my best. As it turned out, my favorite place wasn't all that far away. How about you? What about me? Where is your favorite place?
Oh, well, we are running super over, I didn't realise. So we'll carry this on next time. So for now, if you have been watching, thank you very much. It's been For the Porcupine. I've been diddling. Likes, comments, subscription, shares, greatly appreciated. Socials, Discord down below. Hope to see each other again, but for now, it's our farewell. So until next time, bye-bye for now.